You were a straight A kid, right?
I was.
Yeah, I was too. Like B's were like unacceptable.
Oh my God.
in my house.
I would start crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was that really annoying kid, like super annoying, who would cry anytime the teacher was upset. Like I would cry. I remember this one time we would have to go to church every day before school, and it was fucking 8 a.m., right? So like I would like rest my head back on the pew just a little. But then I thought I had gotten away with it for this whole mass, and there was like a couple other kids doing it. So I was like, they can't catch all of us, right? She dismisses everybody else from mass. The whole school was there, so that everybody else is dismissed. She keeps us in there, and she friggin' thrashes us about laying our heads back right in front of God, and all like, I mean,
how dare you rest in front of God?
I mean, she is literally yelling at us in church, and I'm just like, It was like the first day of 5th grade, and I just didn't want to be considered
a bad kid
at all, like because I just wasn't, but I was tired, and I was the only one crying, and I knew everybody else was looking at me like, what a fucking loser. And I was just like, because it was the cool kids who had also been, and I was just like, and I had to walk back to class with them, and it's just like so embarrassing.
Dang, but you were cool for that moment.
Yeah,
with the cool kids.
Such a loser.
Yeah, I was a straight A boy.
It was literally like, please love me. And it's like, you know, for a teacher, it was so deep.
Yeah, some of them don't.
Dang.
Yeah, I was a straight A boy, but it was talking for me. I would get in trouble with that. Yeah. And then I had a sleep thing in middle school. Like the period before lunch didn't matter how much fucking sleep I got. The period before lunch, I can't even keep my fucking eyes open. And the teachers, like the school literally called my mom and was like, is he not getting enough sleep at night? And she's like, he literally gets like fucking 9-10 hours of sleep a night. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And just that period before lunch, dude, I was just out like every time. Couldn't keep my fucking eyes open.
No.
I was just a little snoozer.
A little snoozy boy.
Yeah.
Did you have like a recess or something before that class?
Nope.
So it wasn't like you were just running yourself
No,
tired.
something like that. That was like my lapse in energy, like my dip in energy. You know,
Just
like
your
I needed
circadian
food.
rhythm.
My rhythm was like 11 a.m. Time to go back to sleep. we've been up 4 hours. Should probably take a nap.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a fun one. And then here's a story that was funny. This is actually around notes. I was a nice dude, and
with some nice dreams.
Hey, I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams. And this was in middle school, and like all the teachers had like, I had a good relationship with most of my teachers because I was like just a pretty like talkative kid. So like even though I would get in trouble for that, like they knew I was smart and got good grades. So whatever, had a pretty good relationship. I was friends with pretty much everyone. Like I didn't have a group. I was friends with everyone, cool people, not cool people, whatever. Guys, girls, like I was just friendly with everyone. And let's call this girl Penelope. I was friends with Penelope. That's not her name, but whatever. I was friends with Penelope. And we were like kind of being friendly for a while. And then one of the teachers one time, one of my favorite teachers, she was like, hey, Devin, like we got to talk after class, just you and me. And I was like, oh, fuck, like what? Like I didn't. And she sat me down and she's like, I don't know how to say this, but like, she's like, multiple teachers have found notes from girls, like talking about like if you like them or not, or like if you're leading them on or not, like basically like this like drama of these girls, like multiple writing about like whatever.
Devin, what does that tell you?
I know. I knew you'd love this story. But I literally hadn't thought about this in so long until the notes episode. But the truth was like I wasn't leading them on. I was just
sexy as hell.
I was just hot and friendly.
Devin's a flirter though. You flirt.
I am, but like I flirt with Daniel. Like I flirt like it's not about
you
sex.
You think that those girls could have discerned that, or that you could have discerned
those
that at that age?
Those little girls couldn't.
All they knew is they were feeling something somewhere that they had never known before.
Dang.
Right?
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Is all they knew is they were getting attention.
And you're like, do I rub it? Do I just think about it? Do I just like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Hey. You're just like, and there's like that frustrating 2 weeks before you really know how to deal with it, where you're just like, I'm frustrated. Like, I'm mad at it when I get that feeling.
Dang.
And I guess they wrote notes, and multiple girls had notes fall into the hands of teachers that I literally had to have
Intervention.
Yeah, and like she was so like kind about. She was just like, "What's going on?" Kind of like, "Why is this happening with multiple? Are you leading them on?" And I'm like, "They're just
What does that
my
even mean?
friends." Yeah, like,
Yeah.
dude, I was so not. I wasn't trying. Like, there's no motive. I was just
Dang.
friendly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's hard
So
being
you're saying
beautiful.
basically
It's
everybody
hard-
liked you.
What I'm
Everybody
saying
liked you?
is, everyone was falling in love.
Wow. Wow.
You know,
Once
it's
again,
hard being-
once again,
you know-
Once again.
nobody fucking liked me in school.
Oh, no.
Didn't have a boyfriend, didn't have this, that, or other. Like I had a little one when I like moved out here or whatever, but like
Which
all
is
the boys
shocking,
literally
because you had breasts.
they were literally just like, oh, you know, they just treated me as like this, like the smart person, like a smart person,
They
not
weren't.
like
They weren't.
they weren't
their
attracted.
eyes weren't making
No.
their way down.
No. You know what I mean? And I was just
They
like,
were missing
and,
out.
oh man, I had such a crush on Robbie Karhoff, and of course Emily Craiglow. Like had to
Emily
like
Craiglow.
be
Still some feelings, huh?
Yeah, sounds
yeah,
like it.
be with him. I'll never forget how horrible I felt when he was moving away and he said goodbye to Emily.
Oh.
But not me with that tender look. Never Lindsay with that tender look.
He's just like, all right then.
Until me.
Until you.
Hey.
And I was like, yeah, you know, I never had anything like that in school. Really just been asexual my whole life. And now I'm trying to jump into that sexual pool and
You weren't asexual with me.
hey.
Nice. That's good stuff.
Hey, Daniel.
Howdy, guys.
How'd you get here?
Yeah, I've been here. I've been sitting. Just
Wow.
I can give you guys some space if you.
Fuck it.
Yeah. No, I never was passing notes. I never got notes. Notes were never about me.
Even to
Yeah.
your like friend girls, like y'all didn't do it. I feel like ladies did it more than guys.
What about
Passing
those notes that were like this was probably elementary school, the "Do you like me"
Oh,
notes.
I remember
Remember
those.
those?
I remember
Oh,
those.
sorry,
yeah.
nerd, but
sorry, nerd. They just had a little box.
Sorry, nerd. They just skip over you. But
Box,
but this
yes,
was like
no.
a thing. This was like part of elementary school communication. Do you like me? And a little box for yes, no, and I think people would often
Maybe.
add a maybe, which
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
like, why give yourself that ambiguity?
Yeah.
All right. The only one of those notes that I ever did was actually, it was in person, but that style of note. And my friend was like, asked a guy that I liked if he liked me while I was standing there putting my shoes on in front of him. And he just goes,
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
How old?
12.
Devastating.
Dang, yeah.
Devastating.
Heartbreaking.
And then that was the next day I moved to California and I was just like, forget all that. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm an LA girl now.
I'm getting my restart.
Fuck you, Nebraska boys.
And
Damn.
you know what? Kevin Farley, you know who you are. Kevin Fartley. No, he's actually a good friend of my family's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was him.
Farley's, yeah.
It was him who said,
He literally just goes, I'll never. It's like a snapshot in my mind forever.
well, that's why that note exists, because doing it in front of someone, so harsh.
Oh, yeah.
The note, if the check is no, you can cry in private.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Ah, that's great. I think I got a ew no once before.
No.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the easiest thing. I think, and you've never experienced that.
No, I for sure have.
Yeah, it's
no,
just
at
the
that
easiest
age,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. There were times where I was like, hello, and they're like, ugh. And I'm like, I'm a monster.
Dang, but you live to fight another day.
That's right, you do.
That's great.
That's right, you do. Man.
Dang. Or either they ask them, oh, do you like this person? They're like, now that one hurts.
No,
that
and
one
it's just
hurts.
like, oh no, I love him. No.
Oh,
I,
one of
like
those.
he's so,
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh no, she's cool. She's cool as hell. But do you want to fuck?
Oh, that's
No,
my dog, right?
Usually not. Usually
dog.
not.
That's my buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notes.
Little baby loves too. It's such a funny thing, man.
Yeah.
Do you like me? Yes. Ah.
Dang.
Then nothing happens.
The human desire to be loved,
Yeah.
to be appreciated.
Dude, I ran through every Ned's cast member before I landed on Devin.
Damn.
Remember that?
The chosen one. You take that one of two ways.
I just remember like telling Theo that I liked him and we like
Yep.
held hands at the movies.
He's so mysterious. How
And
could you not?
Rob.
Yep.
And then Dev was
Rob's
like,
funny.
hey. And I was like, fuck you guys. Hey.
Yeah, you definitely had your pick for
Yeah.
a minute there.
Yeah.
Between Rob, Theo, and me. Any others?
No, Kyle scared me.
Really?
Because he had used that big dong on, he had already lost his virginity.
Oh, you needed someone who
Not
who,
on
I was-
set he had.
didn't
It
know
was
what to do with
after
it.
Nets. It was after Nets.
Well, all right, it was
I
after
love how you
Nets.
said that big
I
dog.
know,
Just using
Jesus.
that, it's like,
Jesus
it sounds so factual.
Jesus Christ.
You're
Right?
using that big dog.
Holy hell. But yeah, you were it reached that point where you were liked by all the boys.
Meaning she had breasts. Breasts will do that. They
Yeah.
have that effect on.
It got
breasts?
messy and complicated with old Coconut Head and you and me. It got messy and
Oh,
complicated
is
with
there
old Rob.
drama?
Yeah, there was drama back in
Oh
the day.
dear God!
I heard.
Let's invite him back on to talk about that.
It's in the past, but there was drama between.
But it happens. Yeah, it
does.
gets
like,
messy.
really, and it's so far back there. There's not residual feelings, but like that was big.
I know it was big at that time. I can't believe he.
Yeah, it was a big mess,
Oh my
man.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks so much for watching this clip of the Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. If you want the full episode, go check out the Ned's Pod YouTube channel at the link in the description. And if you want even more of us in your life, check out our Patreon. The link is also in the description. Thanks for tuning in.